Hello everyone, this is Top Knot Analysis, your favourite YouTube video essayist reviewer talkie man on the YouTubes, Reddits, Tickety-Talks and Tumblerinos. So, needless to say, things have been the way they are for a non-zero amount of time, so let's just get right into something fun. I have been playing Street Fighter 6 on stream recently, semi-tempted to maybe do World Tour mode again, probably won't because I want to do Ghost of Tsushima so that I'll be out on time for Ghost of Yote so I can play that on stream, so that will wang-jangle itself into all sorts of directions that I want. But until then, that doesn't stop me from making a short little something on Street Fighter 6. Specifically, I really hope that there's a lot more year passes with characters. I wish that it was easier to get... I have my complaints that I have made clear in this video, right here. Long story short, prices. I get that they exist. In no particular order, these are 10 characters that I would really like to see in Street Fighter 6 going forward, not including, like, characters too far outside of, like, the realm of guess. Like, obviously, it would be solid if they made a Street Fighter X Mortal Kombat, or Street Fighter X, you know, Marvel, DC, or whatever the fluff. Or at this point, even Street Fighter X Invincible would go pretty hard, but whatever it's cool, it is cool. I am keeping it simple. So, first up, we have Guy. So, yeah, mostly because Guy was the guy who trained Kimberly. At the same time, I get why they wouldn't want to have Guy, you know, in the same game as Kimberly just because, oh, well, they have kind of similar moves, so how would you make that work? They could just give Guy a whole new moveset, maybe, possibly, potential Mente, even. Or they could make Guy and a Kimberly alt skin if they really wanted to. Yeah, I'm not hugely fussed, however, I think he's kinda cool, and also my brother likes Guy. That's another thing I should have prefaced this video with. Like, half of these characters are partially also characters, not just because I really like them personally, but also because my brother really likes them personally as well, so yeah. Although there are a couple of characters in this list that I don't care for, but I think would work greatly, so there's that. Another character I had listed was the 1-2 combination of Sakura and Sean. I don't hugely care for Sakura or Sean, but considering one of the main overarching, for lack of a better word, themes in World Tour is that all of your favourite characters are just teaching randos martial arts as a side gig, the fact that all of these characters have disciples and they don't once mention, like, Sakura and Sean, characters who respectively look up to Ken and Ryu respectively. Last thing I heard about him is that he apparently won a tournament off-screen in Street Fighter V, a game which I played for like 10 minutes and then dropped forever after trying to play one online match with my brother. So yeah. Street Fighter 6 has made a habit of doing fun and interesting stuff with their character designs. And so, if Street Fighter 6 is, as far as I'm aware, furthest along in the Street Fighter timeline, where the characters have aged up a fair bit, then, you know, the last time we saw Sakura and Sean, I mean, if Sakura's a grown-ass lady now, then, I mean, it wouldn't make much sense for her to still be in the schoolgirl outfit, unless she just, like, got held back a lot. That also begs the question of, is she still running the streets with Dan and Blanca? Probably not Blanca, because Blanca is just a tourist salesman selling plushes of himself. Where are the disciples now? Who else did I have in mind? Cody? Again, I'm not hugely horny for Cody, like metaphorically or literally, but apparently he's the mayor of Metro City, so worth bringing him back. And again, like, Cody being the mayor of Metro City and being from Final Fight also dovetails well with, hey, maybe this would be another possible in to bring Guy back into the fray, you know, since they share a universe as well. Poison was my next character written down. Again, I like Poison in Street Fighter Ultra. I don't need her to come back personally. The only reason I'm suggesting, oh, maybe they could do something with Poison in Street Fighter 6 is because, not for nothing, one of the ways that Street Fighter 6 has made interesting choices with its character design changes is making scantily clad characters a little bit hotter by giving them more fashion sense. So in that sense, dare I say, there's a lot of directions you could take Poison. I want to know, you know, especially since, you know, as far as like horny characters go, she looks like she looks like a word. She looks like a word I can't say that I'm gesturing to. So, yeah, you know, that could lead to some interesting character design changes. You know, you could have something very leathery, bust out the Marcellus Wallaces or what have you. So yeah, Capcom, take that how you will. Who else did I have listed? Another one I put down was Urien or Seth. I do know nebulously that some stuff happened with Seth in Street Fighter V, but I don't know the full story other than just apparently Juri was involved, Seth disappeared, but Juri saved his AI to be re-uploaded to a new body or something or other. So there's that. I say Urien and Seth just because, hey, would be cool to see more villains, especially, villains with, like, interesting stuff that's happened to them. Yun and Yang, because they trained Jamie, and it would be cool to see them because I like them personally. The next character I'm moving on to is a new dude entirely. You know, just more unique fighters for Street Fighter 6, because at the end of the day, yo, Street Fighter, you have a massive backlog of characters you can choose from. You know, again, spicy take from me incoming. Ultra Street Fighter 4 is one of my faves, and that game has over 50 playable characters. So, yeah, like, unless you're going to make Street Fighter 7 like Street Fighter Ultimate, everyone is here now. I think they should have made more unique characters for Street Fighter 6, especially in just a 16-character roster where half of them are unique dudes and dudettes. So, yeah. Another one I got was Dudley, because, I mean, here's the thing. Balrog, he's okay. You know, I don't have a huge amount of love for him, not because of anything in particular, just that, you know, I don't like his face. I like Dudley's face. Kind of like there aren't too many gentlemanly fighters besides maybe JP. I guess hand in hand with that, in terms of, like, Dudley being, I say this with love, a cool posh twat. I also had Eagle as a potential fighter. He dresses smart and kicks ass, so there's that. And also he's gay, so... I mean, the Street Fighter cast is already pretty diverse enough, because, I mean, you know, all of the characters are from all over the world, so why not, you know, throw in dudes of certain persuasions? Why on earth not? Next up I had Fei Long. This one's purely for my benefit because I really like Fei Long. I will say this, Rashid does have some moves that are similar to how I imagine Fei Long would play. But at the end of the day, I like Fei Long, because I like Fei Long. Even though I could probably easily make him in the Street Fighter 6 character creator. Yeah, I just need to make a half-naked dude with black kung fu pants and plimsolls. You know, and then I will have Fei Long, and I can literally, like, Frankenstein a moveset for him. Next up, I had Adon, or Adon. A-D-on. You wanna go to what, Dion? So, yeah. Again, this is just for my personal benefit, because, I mean, he fights cool, he sounds cool, man's basically what if the Green Goblin knew Muay Thai? And also Sagat in the game. And so, Adon kind of having like a parasocial one-sided rivalry with Sagat, you know, despite also getting his face kicked in by DJ. You know, like, fuck, yeah, that sounds cool, in my opinion. Yeah, like, make Adon fight dudes again, please and thank you. Next up, I had Rose ? The only reason I had Rose is because I'm assuming her, like, mystical abilities, quote unquote, are, like, psycho power related. And if so, then hey, the fact that M. Bison is around could mean maybe she had something to do with it, maybe? Or there could be some, like, massive plot twist going on, like, oh, well, Rose is, you know, used to be a hero all along, but then we find out she was actually the person behind the Nashal incident all along, and she brought back, Bison for some reason or other to, you know, to do something or other, and she's the new big bad of the game. So, yeah, like, wishful thinking, I suppose. And that is all of the characters that I have gone through that I think would be cool to see in Street Fighter 6. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this was as much fun for you. I hope this was more fun for you than it was for me. How do you like that? While you're here, feel free to go over to my Patreon, where I have an amount of video there, and I promise that I will upload more stuff there once I start, you know, accumulating any kind of income there. I hope to make some actual reviews of film, TV, and games eventually. It's just that I feel like, in some ways, my mind is just sloshing around like a billion ideas, and I just need to pick one. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten the One Piece videos. I will make the One Piece videos eventually. In fact, I might make those sooner rather than later, just because those will be a fair bit easier to do than making a whole ass review about a whole ass film or films or show or game and say, oh, well, yes, the themes and the music and the visuals and the mise en scène, and so yeah, basically that. Bye!